Welcome to another episode of. I think this is going to just be the playlist of adding to the Memorial Village. So I thought more about it. I was doing some AFK, letting the snow build up here. I think I'm going to let it keep building up. So I'd like to wait and harvest it when it's like full with 3 stacks. But anyways, been really enjoying building. Well, not like excited that someone lost a loved one, but like it was fun building a house in like respect to someone that I don't know, but I already like from watching his channel, like definitely have a lot of respect for him. Um, yeah, I need more. Well, let's hoof it. So I only have to go to the midway point. Well, not this one, but the next, where the water. Oh, actually, hold on. I was watching some Twitch stuff in between videos. Um, yeah, and I gotta be careful. So let me back up a little bit, and also let me sit down so this mic isn't potentially. All right. Anyways, um, where was I even going with that? Oh, one of the things that I want to do for the cybersecurity community is start to build a framework for protecting adult entertainers from scams and fraud, and protecting consumers, adult consumers of adult entertainment from scams and fraud. And I have a couple of instances where, like, I don't remember, or I don't have the. Okay, just wanted to make sure it stayed there. Then also I need some. There's like blocks of emeralds there, but I'm gonna just get the loose emeralds here and there. So I already forgot what I was talking about. Let's finish these houses. Like, I mean, after doing the roof for that one and finishing that up, it just makes sense. I mean, I did Greg's like a long time ago. This one, like, I'm starting, and this is why. Like, so, is my buddy's dad, and it is a nice, like, good sized house, and it was massive when I was building the other houses, but it already has like a roof, so that's why I wasn't like too concerned about it. And actually, oh, that's terrible. That's unacceptable. So, and you know what? Let's just do it. Let's. I'll slap on a roof. Hold on. Get drinks, not talk. Oh god. Truth be told, I didn't actually watch the last one, so I don't know if it was still clicking or actually. Modern technology is so amazing. It's already up.
All right.
There we
Hello
go.
and welcome. I digress.
Well, it's a whole hour long video. Like this one may end up being like I might just be doing. Oh wait, I was looking for glass and yeah, panes of glass. Probably quite a bit actually. Let's see. So that's regular sand. I think I have a furnace here. Yeah. So um. Hmm. Oh, actually, wait. Okay. And we'll put the iron. There we go. And that stuff. Oh, well, wool too. Take the snow. It ended up being a lot more, a lot more cumbersome than I thought. Covering all that land with snow. So that's where I left off the last episode. I was doing. In fact, let's go look at it. I mean, this 25 is just a drop in the bucket. Like, it's not going to do much. You can see, yeah, so right there, I did a couple across so I could see where I was working, and I started going up there, and that's all I did. I mean, a lot of it was made like to cover up the hole right there. So I fell in. Thankfully, I didn't fall all the way down. That could have been fatal. But yeah, not that it matters much. I'd get back most of my stuff. Hopefully, I mean, at least my tools. That's like the main things. Everything else, like, I could care less about. So, but anyways, let's finish up Dwight's house. Oh, and I need to raise it up so it's like the others. I like that style better where the sign's like up, like eye level. So, because yeah, oh, I did do panes of glass here. Okay, there we go. So, oh, now I need stairs. Just tons and tons of stairs. I think, well, let's just get some more wood. Although, probably be a good idea to plant more. So, we'll go ahead and let some of that deteriorate, get some saplings. I think this still has something. There it is. And I think it was this new leaf shimmer that I was talking about, I think on the first episode, where like, wait, is it not doing it now? It was like if I was getting close to stuff, it was especially doing it with the sheep when I was shearing the sheep. They started to go invisible, and like, I mean, unless I was just imagining that, but that'd be pretty wild. I don't know. So, anyways, growing up, Dwight was a fatherly figure for me too. So, like, I mean, he was my best friend's dad, and then like basically like a second dad to myself at times. I mean, like that might be laying it on a little heavy. Like, and if he's watching this, he'd probably be like, "Oh, I mean, like, I respected him as like an adult figure, and like, and you know, and I appreciated like he looked after me, and like he would let us go get like snacks and stuff, and oh yeah, there was this place. I think it's called Punky's, or at least it was, and then before that, I forget, but um, they would have these sandwiches. Or yeah, it was the place before Punky's. Like Punky's, I think that this guy bought it and then turned it into that. But before that, you used to be able to, or maybe they still had Sprouts. But anyways, you could get like actual like Sprouts on your sandwich. Um, it was just like a sub shop sandwich, like Subway or something, and like better than Subway. I mean, it was locally owned and you know, very well micromanaged. Which, like, I mean, I worked at K's, the other side of the town. That did the soft serve ice cream and burgers, so it was kind of like a different menu, but still fast food. So. Let's see. So 41. It's not going to be a lot. Like, it's hardly any stairs. So, oh, but yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. It's a great day to give thanks, and I'm thankful for the people that you know were in my life to whom which I'm doing these memorials for. So. And making it a separate playlist, like this is good because then it's like I can keep it focused because like you'd have to sift through like just hundreds of other Minecraft videos to even find like what the relevance of any of this actually is. All right, let's see how much I can do. If I can at least get the roof, then I'll feel like uh, that'll do something. And the cool thing with how big this is, just how massive, like um oh, I also need that's not enough. Um, oh, yes, that's awesome. Actually, I don't need that, but at the same time, if I'm gonna do that, I could just like, yeah, so there we go. It seems silly, but no, actually, if I do it fast, I can do 7 rows, but we'll see how much. Oh, I already know this isn't gonna work. Like, we're at, that was like a quarter of a stack. Let's see. So anyways, yeah, Dwight, he was a good dude, a Marine, um, corrections officer, just a really great guy. Like I said, a great role model. I mean, like I tried to be kind of like him. I mean, like I saw how like professional he was and respectful of people, and his son did it too. Like I mean, that's why he and I got get along so well. Like, because he's just like full of respect and empathy and really he cares about people. Like I mean, he's a salesman too, but like so like he does it for business and his like livelihood. But at the same time, like it's not all. I mean, there's like used car salesmen, and then there's like like actual like authentic salespeople. Like so. He actually cares, and like, and the business model too. Like, I mean, well, I'll just go ahead and say this: they sell vacuums, and like, um, and actually, yeah, I'll be promoting them still somehow. I got to figure out and coordinate with him how he wants to do it because some things he might not want to be attached to, and other things. I mean, he trusts me, but at the same time, like, he knows to look first before leaping into anything like that. So. But I mean, the reason I bring it up is because like he also does the vacuums and the bags and the maintenance. So if things start to break down or anything, like he'll fix it or he'll replace it. Like so, it's like a lifelong vacuum that you're getting. At least that model or like, and even if not like completely lifelong, like pretty dang long. Like I don't know. And actually, you know what? I kind of think I should put like the glass. I wonder if I have enough here. Like, only have it a couple. I mean, I'm starting to rethink this. Like this whole like extra lip. I don't know if I like it, but we'll see. But at least for this, like I think we could just be done if, you know, I think that would be sick. It's like he has his own observatory in his house, like his second floor, and we can even make this like I can make another. Oh shoot, well that's not good. All right. Ugh, there we go. Oh, what am I doing? All right, that's fine. Let's use the dirt. Oh, actually, okay. Oh, see, I feel like that's how I do it. How I get the like double. Did I accidentally do it? Okay. All right, there we go. So now he has a roof. Like it's still not furnished, and maybe I could go into a whole thing like that. But I'd like to go ahead and keep going. I'm gonna need just as much for the next roof. And actually, that one's Oh yeah, that's ready for the roof. And then I might even just do it differently and kind of like do it how I was doing over there. And this was back when I was just building like blocky houses. So yeah, we need a lot of let's see. Well, interesting. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just thinking about oh things and stuff and things. There we go. So now so I think the next one is and actually, you know what? Even before like yeah, let's get roofs on these, but I mean I don't have one for my dad yet. And, like that's I think, and it's not out of like disrespect or anything like that. Like I mean, quite the opposite. It's like I that's like kind of like analysis paralysis of like wanting to build like a really massive one. And so, but then like in the quandary of not trying to show like nepotism and favoritism, but at the same time like there is some bias like that is who I owe half of my DNA to. Like and why I do what I do. He was a lot the same. Like he was trying to problem solve, and he loved puzzles and all this stuff. So I should be building him one, but I don't know how much time we have. If I get the roof on Vic's, and then the roof on Jeff's, that's probably a whole episode. So I mean, and I don't know. I could spend a lot of time talking about my dad, and I want to be able to like give it justice. So yeah. Oh. I can talk about Chad though. I mean, because I don't think I talked much about him. He died from drunk driving, but he was a great guy. Like he played football. I think he did baseball actually. So he did baseball in the off season for football. Football was his main focus, like a lot of us. Like Buena Vista is very serious about their football program, and actually they're going to state finals this weekend against Lyman. Hold on. I'm really trying not to make those mic sounds because that was just so annoying. And that other one, not professional at all. But yeah, so anyways, I was just thinking about like Chinese people, like the Chinese government in particular, seeing my content. For a little backstory of that, I've been trying to convince the Chinese government to legalize weed. Not very strongly, and usually, like with respect, but at the same time, anytime someone's talking about an illegal narcotic, in their eyes, is probably going to be seen as disrespectful to a point. But anyone who knows Western culture and civilization, like modern Western culture and civilization, knows that weed has been a huge proponent since the 70s. We've had comedies, like movies, TV shows about people smoking bud. Like, it's nothing new. I mean, it's only that we've been putting up with a bunch of prohibition nonsense and people getting harassed and arrested for it. Ugh. So, anyways, and that's changing. Like, Colorado's doing it right. Um, the federal government, like, I'm a little worried about Trump signing that thing where, like, the federal government is allowed to step in despite state rights, because now if it was in conjunction with state rights, okay. I mean, it seems like a little overreach, but whatever. If they want the backup from the feds in states where it's still illegal, mind you, I'm not talking places like Colorado and Oregon and California and like now over half the country. And it's growing. Like I keep seeing new like news stories and ballot measures of like states wanting to legalize even just recreational cannabis. Like and still a few trickling in for medical, but I feel like almost every state now has medical. I think it was down to like six that have it completely banned still, or even that, I don't know. And the hemp stuff, I don't know about that. Like, I hear it called fake weed. I've never actually tried it or seen it. Like, I've heard it called gas station weed. And if it's anything like the fake weed back in the day, which I know it's not, it's a lot safer than the like chemical spice stuff, but um, which is what a lot of people on probation or in corrections smoked. So like, just because they couldn't smoke the real stuff. But anyways, talking about Chad, so he's the one that actually bounced the guy's head off the cement for threatening his life. I mean, the dude said he'd put like Chad and some other people in a body bag, and he didn't take kindly to that, so he just bounced his head off of the cement. Like, and one of the teachers had to come and pull him off him. He was hilarious. I remember one time he did a Roman soldier, which is where like you tuck and like basically you're like it's kind of like flashing, which I don't think it would be appropriate nowadays, but he did it to another bus as like trying and like looking back at it now, I don't think it was appropriate. Like I would not be like I'd probably tell him like, dude, you probably shouldn't do that. That's like basically flashing somebody. Um, I have dirt, so let's fill that back in. Which I mean, you can't even like you know urinate in public anymore, and like and that's to a point that's fine, but like I don't know, like on Horrible Bosses they joke about it like he was considered like a sex offender because he peed near a playground at night, and then like this lady's like, what kind of person pees near a children's playground? And the dude was like, it was at night, right next to a bar. And she's like, well, those children must have been terrified, like implying that there's children, like especially like young, like little age children, playing at the park in the middle of the night. So I don't know. Which I really hope that that would never happen in real life. But I mean, that's also the Better Call Saul kind of plot. He does the Chicago sunroof, and there's accidentally kids there, and that one I can see, like that's actual exposure. That's like, there were actual like victims in that court case. But like as far as um, horrible bosses, anyways. What else about Chad? He was. I remember this one time we were lighting our arms on fire in a bonfire. We were like pouring gas on our arms. I don't know. It was wild, but like he did it, I did it, our other buddy Billy did it. It was a good time, and like we were fine. It was just like searing off our arm hairs, and like we already had them like seared for various reasons. Like I want to say I was smoking cigarettes by then, but or no, that might not have started all that much. Like I was using chewing tobacco, but once I like graduated high school, that's when I was like smoking. Or was it senior year? I feel like I couldn't do it during football, but I chewed. Oh, I chewed tobacco for so long. Got cavities and yeah, nasty stuff. All right. Oh, also, oh wait, we're doing the roofs. Jeez, stay focused. I have some ladders, some dirt, not a lot of dirt. So, all right. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the one we just did. All right, they look exactly the same. So yeah, no way. Oh, I already did this one. Oh. No, haven't even started. Wait. So how did I do that? I just capped it. I don't have. Hmm. I don't have planks, but again, I don't know if I really like that. Well, actually, yeah. It's a crafting table, right? Actually, there should be a crafting table in here too. Oops. All right. Stop it. Are you kidding me? There we go. So now, oh, and glass. I don't have enough, so that might. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what's in this. There's some glass. Okay, cool. Oh, and some ladders. How did I get that? I thought I only had 5. Well, I think I accidentally built ladders too. Oh, and planks. I didn't. Oh, wait. Do I even have? Oh man, stop it. Okay. 60 should be enough. Maybe. I don't. Actually, no. I don't think it would be. How did I build them? Okay. Yep. That's how. Oh. Okay, so the brim makes sense now. I'll just do the same thing. Oh. Oh no. Hmm. And Vic was Air Force. He was one of my mentors, trying to get me into a tech career. Um, he also chewed tobacco. Worked at HP. Uh, yeah, which was like actually where I was trying to work, but because of my checkered background, they didn't want me to work there. But I was hired and passed the drug test with Adderall, with amphetamines, like, and that was the most wild thing like I've ever. But like the offer was rescinded once my background check came back. So it was like, they were good. They were like, oh yeah, you've got the skills. Like I nailed the interview. Well, I mean, I don't know about nailed it. It was a pretty low hanging fruit. They just wanted me to like explain this piece of code, and it was like Java, and it was like a for loop, and it was just how many iterations. Like it was literally really basic, and like and since then I've actually published a free online Python tutorial to basically teach the concepts of to teach the basic concepts of Python programming, like very basic like code clash, problem solving. You could use it in scripting, but you'd still have to look up a few things. Like I don't do a lot of like file input and output, which is actually one of the things I'm struggling with. Trying to figure out with GitHub, persistent memory storage, either through like a database, which maybe I could hook up a MongoDB and like have it remotely. Like I don't know. I feel like there is a. Oh, I was so close. Do I have? Yeah. So I mean, I didn't need 60, but that's okay, because I did want to make some of that floor in Brett's house. Oh, anyways, back to Vic. So he did basically get me the job. I mean, like, he really helped me out. Like, it was still my own merit, my own, like, interviewing skills, and skills, quote unquote, because again, that was a very low hanging fruit. Um, so I didn't really prove much in the interview, except I knew about a for loop in Java. Um, so, let's see, I at least did 2 rows. Ah, so I can't hold it down. All right. So I was just tapping it each time. But yeah, Air Force. He did that for many years. And then after HP, and the job that I got hired for, or that I had an offer for, was it was like scripting for like very basic like bootloader stuff, like in like the hardware of the computers and printers, for HP Inc. So specifically, so there wasn't a lot of like coding expertise required. It was more just basic scripting. So, and once I did it once, like it'd be more like, actually I think it was more like testing things and being able to work with scripts. So that's why it was like, don't show me how that you can do this like algorithm in your head on the spot. Like we just want to make sure that you can test to make sure something works. Like basically like Clash of Code, because that's all Clash of Code is problem solving with like numbers, like strings, and all sorts of other algorithms. But yeah, so, and I didn't get to talk and hang out with Vic as much as I would have liked. Like, I mean, he passed away unexpectedly. Actually, both him and Dwight. Like, it was health related issues. So, well, preventable's debatable. Stroke and diabetes, but like, um, yeah. Oh, and Brett was, well, never mind. Secret. So, for now, I think it's still an open thing. Let's see. I'm done. Okay, so now I just got to do the. I like the method, the glass. So we're gonna do that. I mean, that lip's kind of reassuring now. I've got a little bit of leeway if I fall off, like right there. A little bit. I was kind of being a little too risky there potentially. Oh, it's not gonna be enough, but it'll be most. Nice. All right, now on to just Okay, it wasn't too bad. Not even half the health. All right, so Jeff. Yeah, he was a good dude. Also, another unexpected. Well, what is this? Why would I have? Oh, because of the window, probably. Okay. Oh, let's see how this is looking. Um. Hmm. Oops. There we go. Okay. And there we go. So now there's like no hole there. Like the stairwell's kind of just. And then, yeah. Now, this, I don't know. Like, do I want to do the same thing? It's kind of like there's not a lot of room here. I almost feel like I should just do it. Yeah, let's just do that. The A-frame style. Wait. no, Jeff. We worked out at the same gym. He was trying to hook me up with the job um, after the or during the pandemic, I think. Or well, no, it must have been after, but it was before I found my current job, which this one's been amazing. Like it's been really an awesome experience, and hope it continues for a long time. But at the same time, like, oh, it's very volatile. I feel like, or potentially. Okay. All right. And oh, well. And same thing with the other ones. Jeff has a roof, but not really. Like he has protection from the elements, but it's kind of ghetto. I wonder about well, uh, the sunroof, moonroof type thing. And not every house has to have it. I think I'm gonna do. Okay. This might actually be the last row. I actually don't know much about Jeff, but I mean, we did live together for a bit, so we kind of knew each other, but we kind of didn't. We kind of kept our separate lives. So he was a good dude. I mean, and left behind a kiddo, and that's just devastating. Like, I mean, all death is bad, but when families like are like that, yeah. Thanksgiving being all doom and gloom and everything, like, no, I mean, this is meditation. Like, this is relaxing and remembering these folks and doing the dirt. All right. Oh, I fell off as I was squatting. Is that possible? I mean, I'm already. Oh, I can't even walk in the door. All right. There we go. Oh, oh. Mhm. Okay, I'll just be more careful, especially as I get higher up. All right, now I can do all of it. I remembered falling off the stair. I didn't want to do it the exact other way. I still got to build Stephanie's and Kayla's, and I'm trying to think of who else. Nate, Monkey. I mean, we weren't really that close, but he did pass away, and like that's. I mean, the little bit of time I did know him, like he was funny. He was pretty cool. Um, and one time he did get on my nerves. Like he wanted to drive my car, and he was drunk, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna let you drive my car. And he just kept insisting, and he started to get like pushy, and I was like, look, bud, like no, you're not driving my car. Get off it. Like I mean, get off the topic. Like you're done. He just drunk, and he wasn't having it. So finally, I just left. I was like, all right, well, you have a good night. And I was already like in the process of leaving, and he wanted to drive my car before I left, and I was like, oh no, no, thanks, I'm good. All right, I'll see you later. And like, I ended up just leaving. But oh, dang it, I do not have. I need a little bit more planks. Oh, okay. All right, so now at least the wood frame and the walls and everything. No, definitely more than the frame. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oops. Ah. Do I want that? Yeah. I don't know why that door is having such issues. Okay, that's all I was trying to figure out, but I was gotta be careful not to fall. Uh-huh. There we go. Let's see, how are we doing on about like 20 minutes away, 17 minutes away. Let's see, I don't have a bed over here. I brought some wool, but last I remember I only had. Let's go and get all this out. Is there more to be had? Yeah, not really worth it. Let's see what he has. Do I have emeralds? Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Oops. Huh. There we go. There we go. Now they are at least structurally complete. Let's see about a bed for Jeff. Because I mean that definitely makes sense as like an anchor spawn point. in this game in the realm. There we go. So there's a wool. Let's see. One, two, three. Oh, actually, wait. Brown bed. Maybe even two. I don't know. Like, I mean, like there could be a superstitious thing, like, and not superstitious, more of just like a, because that makes it sound like almost like it's fake, and that's not what I'm trying to say. Like, maybe more like a belief or like a, or even just a cautionary. Like, I mean, you don't necessarily have to believe, but like kind of like how I'm like skeptical of religion. Like, I still act like a Christian when I can, even though I don't believe that like a lot of the stuff in the Bible, especially the harsher stuff. But I mean, and anything written to like try to convince a government to allow the practice of a religion. Anyways, Jeff gets a brown bed, and he gets his bed here. There you go. Yeah, he's on this side. I got. Oh, that's really cool. I like that view. Oh, and actually, as I say that, nice. Same with this side. Bada bing. So now you can like walk up in here. You can see all that. Ooh, that. Like the snow there. Maybe it'd be good to extend the snow all the way. I mean, it's gonna take a while. I used up so much snow just on not a lot, actually. All right, so I'm gonna take a lot of this back. I mean, the mine carts maybe. Hmm. Huh. Do I have time to get into? Oh, I got 12 minutes. Could go ahead and try to build another house. Stephanie. I have one of her tags that I'm gonna post that picture somewhere. I'm trying to organize all this stuff. I've got YouTube, I've got Twitch, I've got a GitHub website, I've got Patreon even. The Patreon is just like for above and beyond, like eventually. Like for now, I want everything to stay free and everything else on these channels will still always be free. Like, I mean, you got to pay like advertising, watching commercials on a lot of it, but you know, aside from that, like anybody can access this. Well, almost anybody. And that's one of the projects is to try to get tech devices to people all around the world that like qualify. And this is still years off probably, but like the idea is to like have mostly like school age children earn tech devices by competing or not competing, completing certain benchmarks in education and like some certain websites, like especially coding game, like oh my gosh, like if you can get a certain rank there and prove that you like put in the work to do that, then yeah, like a tech device too. And there's a whole bunch of complicated ways that like this could be funded. I mean, ultimately it could just be like a GoFundMe and people are like, hey, yeah, I want to help hook up the rest of the world. Like I want kiddos on the other side of the world to have all the same niceties that we have here in the U.S. and and especially like any kiddo who, well, you got to be careful because of like the crime potential for it, like the theft of the devices. Like, I mean, yeah, you're gonna give a device to like some kiddo that earned it, but then they at risk because of this program, stuff like that. And I think for that we need to like basically make as much stuff free as possible, like education, healthcare, and free by like taxes or however we want to do it. Let's see. Let's go check out Greg's house. This one hit me hard. Like Greg, I was not expecting, and well, I wasn't expecting any of them really, but uh, look at that. Ooh, I think this is just the jam. We're gonna do this for the windows, at least the up high windows. That is a sick view. Ooh, ooh, and like, I wonder if I could do that the whole. That would be awesome. That's a lot of coral, though. Oh, let's go and sell some coral. What? I want to go down. Jeez. Sorry. Hmm. Hmm. Wait, did I see any? All right, and oh, fall. Okay. Oh yeah, excited about the yellow. Ooh. Let's just make a section over here. Oops, that's all the yellow. Hmm. There we go. I wonder if I have more elsewhere. Let's see. And if I can get to them in time. I mean, I know I have more elsewhere. And then I also need to get a bunch of like actually no, it's not that far. Just walk it. Oh. I love that it's snowing, but we're only stopping through. Whee! Oh, this is pretty freaky. Ready? We gotta wait till I heal all the way. Oh. Oh, I can see the. Oh, there's my 5-minute warning. Yeah, usually that minecart gets stuck right there if I leave at the right time. Let's see, I'll at least get the coral and start like bringing it over there. Is that all? Can't be. I mean, I guess. Oh, there was none in here. Alright, well. There's some. Alright, we gotta check everywhere. Somebody just spazzed out and left it somewhere. Hmm. Nope, nothing in there. And those I'm more willing to think there's just nothing. Hmm. Alright. Okay, we got 3 minutes to get this back over there. I swear I thought there was more coral. Like, I don't know. But I mean, it is pretty hard to come by. As far as I know, like, I just have to get it from the, or I can only get it from the Wandering Trader. I've tried, I don't know if I've tried Silk Touch on every tool on coral in the wild. But often when I see coral in the wild, I don't want to disturb it, so I just want to leave it alone. But like, yeah. Of course. 2-minute trek. Well, at least now the rain's not going to bother anybody. Everybody's got a roof, so that looks so much better. Like completed houses, at least from the outside. I mean, really, we could just like get 2 minutes. No, I'll just put them in the chest. All right, well, maybe start the outro a little earlier. I got cut off last time, but yeah, this is the Memorial Village. It's coming along. We'll do Stephanie's and Kayla's houses next. This house is sick. I like how, like, doing the new design. I'm gonna have to go back and fix those two up. These are massive. Well, that one's pretty good. This one, these two are massive and need some, like, maybe some more stuff inside. Jeff's, I think, is fine, but needs more, like, furniture. Well, they all kind of need, like, furniture, like, decorations or stuff, so I don't know. But anyways, whew. I kind of want to go. Oh, look at the shine there. I still got to make that river too, but that takes a lot of work and a lot of buckets of water, so. Alright, we'll start heading back to the snow. I might AFK for a little bit. It's actually starting to get kind of late, so I can just go to bed soon. And yeah, it's still the weekend and the holiday, and oops. Oh no. Alright, well, ta-ta for now. I'll see you in the next one. We'll just go ahead and cut it there. We've got 30 seconds, so I will see. Oh, actually, no. We'll let it go all the way out. Then I just got to AFK here for the snow to build up. So, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This might be the last one for tonight, but I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta.